Hi everyone, Letty here, Party Planner Papery. I have another hashtag Paper Stash Smash project share video. I had a special order for some card kits, so I want to share what I made for Christmas and winter. Welcome back everyone. So I am participating in hashtag Paper Stash Smash. We're trying to smash up 6x6s this month. And so I took out this Welcome Winter. It's a 6x6 by Cartabella, 24 double-sided sheets. I did not get a chance to film all of the sheets in advance to show you, but it is an older collection. I am not sure what year. It looks like 2021 actually, and it is a Stephen Duncan, it looked like, as far as the design. So it's really pretty, it's gorgeous. I had picked up the 6x6 and the 12x12 several years ago. I think it's so pretty, so dark and luscious. I did go ahead and smash this pad. Here is what I had left, which is basically just the little hang tag strips that go at the top of the paper pad on top of the 6x6 that have the little hole up here. I was able to use some of them, but I did have quite a bit of these little strips left. Well, not a ton, just a few. So this is all that's left. This will probably just get tossed in the recycle. I'm not going to try to, utilize that. What I had happen, and you'll see another paper collection here, I actually also used up several sheets from this Christmas Flora. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sheets of this 12x12. Plus I was able to use up quite a bit of the stickers. You can see here it's already chopped down or chopped up. And so what I had was I had listed a ton of Christmas cards in my shop, including a few kind of like kid friendly card kits. And I had somebody reach out to me, I won't say any names, but I had somebody reach out to me asking if I could make some custom card kits for a group of ladies that were going to get together. She had like a group of ladies and they were going to make some cards. And so she specifically asked for Christmas themed and winter themed cards. And so what I did was in these kits, I did 4 different card sketches. I did 2 for Christmas, 2 for winter. And I asked her, do you want like sort of beginner level? Do you want sort of intermediate level? What kind of levels do you want? And she did say kind of a little bit of a range. So in this card kit that I kind of put together, I did a couple of really easy ones, one maybe intermediate, and then one a little bit just slightly more advanced, but still relatively easy, that I think that her and the group of ladies will easily be able to tackle these cards. I was able to also smash a brand new pack of enamel dots. They're the winter collection by Echo Park. This was completely brand new, and I was able to cut it all down, put it in these card kits, or use the last bit on my own cards that I'm going to be sending as just an additional like sample of the sketches. So that's what I was able to use. Let me show you the cards, my cards that I made with basically the extra scraps that I had left over. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the actual kits and how I put them together, because I definitely did change things up for those card kits. So this was one of the sketches that I had kind of come up with. And these are all sketches that I've seen other, I'm sure other companies, other people have released them. These are just little things I was putting together when I was kind of creating the 4 sketches. So I thought this would be fun to use a large mat, some little banner strips, and then a scallop circle. We just used, I think, one of these scallop circles in the sheet load of cards this month. And so I was very much inspired. I still had that punch out. I went ahead and created some special winter sentiments to go with this collection. I thought that was super fun. Added some enamel dots, also added a little bit of glossy accents. I don't know if you'll be able to see them inside each of the snowflakes. I didn't put anything on the inside, but I just went ahead and made. So this was one of the sketches. Another sketch was this one, where you have a 3x3 on a mat, and then like a matted square, and then you have a scrap right here, like a 2-inch strip plus your mat. And so this was the second one. And one of the things that I mentioned on the sketch was this little 3x3, you can move it and put it pretty much wherever. I do also show where I have one sort of vertical card using the same example. And I also did mention that you can pop this square up on foam dimensional tape, which is what I did here. So I thought this was super fun. I took out my white marker, or my white gel pens, and I did do a little bit of doodle lines. I thought that was super fun. Used holographic cardstock. These were some scraps that I pieced together. That's why I, went ahead and created several of these, because these were just some scraps that I had left over after making the actual card kits. Here's another one. You see here, the image is over here on the right. I added some scraps here too. Super fun. Here's one where I have it right in the center. This was such a really pretty collection. Lots of dark blues, And then here's the one that's like a vertical card where you have it this way instead of this way. So those were some of the card samples that I did using the Welcome Winter by Cartabella. Again, I only was able to get a few cards. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards total, which actually is perfect because there's 7 for 7 ladies. But I also did use this Christmas Flora, and it's the Joyful collection, also by Cartabella. It is super, super gorgeous. It came out in 2023, and I made 2 additional cards because I did 4 different sketches. So this was basically 2 sketches, and then this is 2 sketches, but a bunch of different ways. And then this was the final 2 sketches. So here's just the very first sketch, which is super easy. It just has your large mat, a cut apart, and then a mat behind it. I did, again, pull in that holographic cardstock, and I did opt for a black card base on this one, just because I thought the black worked really well with the black in the sentiments and the dark tones of the actual cardstock. And I wanted to use craft, but I did not have enough in my stash. I need to get some. So I figured black was the next good alternative. I didn't want to use white on these card bases, but I did use white for these, for the winter ones. But that's the card. I did go ahead and include some of these little scallop mats, so that way they can actually put them inside of these black card bases. Added a few stickers. I did include some stickers in the kit and a scrap in case they want to do something very similar to this. They don't have to, but I did include all of this in the actual kit itself. And then of course my super fun card is my favorite card of the moment, which is the A2 gatefold gift card holder. So here's where we have our cut apart. I did use black mat and black card base for this one. Here's what it looks like when you open it. And then of course you have your pocket here, so you can put your gift card holder, your gift card. So you got a place to write. I did bring in a sticker. Again, I included a few stickers in their little sample kit. Some real pretty paper. I think these are so pretty. So again, these are basically the 4 sketches that I did. Let me go ahead and show you what the actual kits are gonna look like. So this is the finished version of the kit. And so I put a label on here so she can put the names of the ladies that are going to be at that group that are going to be crafting. And so it says this card kit belongs to the amazing, and then you can put your names here. And she can write it in, or she can let them write it in. Either way, everything is packaged in this holographic like plastic envelope. Super fun. I have some information in the back in case they do want to get to my tutorials. Here is a link to my YouTube channel. But I do have all of the actual kits and all of the sketches on the inside. So let me show you what comes in the actual kit itself. And that way, in case the person who purchased these wants to get a sneak peek, an even deeper sneak peek, she can go ahead and do so. Or if you wanted to make some of these types of card kits, you kind of get an idea of how I put it together, maybe for craft fair or to sell in your shop. And if this is something that you want me to create for you, let me know, and I could probably put a whole batch of these kinds of kits in my shop, and you can definitely pick them up in my shop as well if you don't want to actually do all the fussy, like the cutting and everything. So I mentioned there are 4 sketches, okay? So those are the 4. Let me show you. So the first one, again, is the very easy card. It's the one that we see right here. So that's this one right here. And I do give directions. They're real basic, but I do give some directions. Let me show you what comes in this kit. So this one, for this sketch, of course, you get your directions. And it's on some cardstock, so they can keep it, they can laminate it. It's not just on regular, like, thin paper, so it is just a tiny bit more sturdy. We have our cut apart and a coordinating holographic mat. It doesn't have to be holographic, but that's what I included for this one. We have our large mat. We have our actual mat for the inside of the card because we used a black card base. And then we have an envelope. And I did go with white envelopes, so that way in case they wanted to address them, they would not have any problems whatsoever. So that was card sketch number 1, okay? And again, that's this one right here, okay? So that's the first one. Okay, so that's the first one. So now the second one I have is a layered horizontal A2 card. So this is the one that was like the winter collection that I showed you, where you could basically do it any which way. So here is the actual sketch itself, but I show them a bunch of different ways where you could put that little 3x3. So here's what comes in this one. Of course, you get your sketch and your directions, and I do have all of the measurements on this one as well. Forgot to mention that, but it's on the first one too. So I do have the 3x3 cut apart and a coordinating mat that's in holographic cardstock. We have our strip, we have our card mat, the larger one. We have a white card base, and then we also have an envelope. So that is what comes in here. And I did not include any of the like little embellishments. That's actually separate. I'll show you in a second. I have a totally separate little pack for all of those things. I thought that would be easier than trying to mix and match and put things in each baggie. I figured I would just give them one little bag of embellishments and let them do what they would like. And so that is number 2. And again, here is sort of a side-by-side on that one. Super fun. And then we have the horizontal strip banner A2 card. This is the card number 3. So that one is this one. Okay, so that's this card sketch. Again, I give them some basic directions. I give them the dimensions, pretty much anything they would need to recreate this if they did want to do it later. But I also give them everything that they need for the card itself. So one of the things I did was I did create 3 sentiments, so that way they have their option and they can always save the rest of these for a future, or they could even put something on the insides of one of their cards or a future card. So you've got warm winter wishes, you've got hello winter, and then we've got wishing you a cozy day. So I thought these were super cute and would work. We've got our scalloped holographic mat, the 2 banners, and then of course also the large A2 mat. We have a white card base and a white envelope. So that is what comes in card number 3. So then the final card, and again, here is the like side by side for what that looks like. I really like that one. And one of the things that I mentioned on here is that they can pop up this little sentiment right here, which I did use foam dimensional tape on that. And that actually is the foam dimensional tape I pick up from Dollar Tree, but it's not in the Crafty aisle. I feel that the one in the Crafty aisle is not as good as the one in the hardware aisle. Go to the hardware section where they have all the tools, and like sometimes they'll have like the pet stuff, but definitely in the hardware section. And I think it's the Super Glue brand, if I'm not mistaken. But you get like about 150 of those little rectangles. Ask me how I know. I counted them one time, but like you get like 150 of them, and it's like either $1.25 or $1.50. I'm not sure what the price is right now because I actually stocked up before their prices were going up. But and then the final card, of course, is sort of the higher, more advanced one. It's still relatively easy, but I wanted to give them something that was just a tiny bit more of a challenge, and I thought this would be a perfect one. And again, it's one of my favorites right now. So we have this one, the A2 gatefold gift card holder. So you do have images of the front and the back, and I sort of map out the different like paper mat sizes, small, medium, large. I do also include a QR code to one of my tutorials and I tell them what time to start, which is at 15:36, where they can literally like scan the QR code with their camera from their phone. It'll take them straight to my YouTube video, and then they can just slide the dial, like the time at the bottom, over to 15:36, and it'll go straight into like, okay, let's assemble the card. And then literally they can watch actually the assembling of that card and then help them to make their own card. But I do also include dimensions and directions on the back of this little handout because it is just a bit more of a challenging card. I'm including a little gift card, like insert gift card, placeholder there. I've got the cut apart and the mat that goes behind it. We've got the small little piece that's gonna go on the flap behind like where the pocket is of the gift card. You've got 4 of these strips, and then we do have the actual like white scalloped mat that's going to go on the inside of the card. And then I also have a large A2 mat that also goes on the inside. We have our card base, and I have already pre-folded, scored, everything cut, everything's ready for them. And then of course we have a coordinating envelope. And again, I chose white so that way they could address them and use them right away. So, and they wouldn't have to worry about getting an additional label or anything else. So that is what comes in, I guess, all 4 of the kits. Now you can see that. And again, here was that side by side on this one. I thought it was super fun. So what I was planning on doing was I'm going to seal all of these 4, and then I'm going to put it inside the holographic envelope. And I have already packaged up some little snowflakes, some scraps, some stickers, some enamel dots, lots of fun little things, some stickers and things. And then I also just ran some thermal labels for them to put on the backs of their cards. I figured this would be a nice little touch. They can sign their name or just handwrite their name, stick it on the back of the card, the same way that I usually will address mine, and then they can have their own handmade cards and use them or give them away or sell them or do whatever they want with them. And then the final touch was going to be to go ahead and add the like label on the front of the card, so that way they can address with their name right here. So those were the kits. I have already pre-packaged all of them except for this final one, which I'll do in just a second. And I have already talked to the customer. She's already purchased the listing. I'm going to ship it out. So this is ready to go. She had picked up 7 of them. So I have 6 plus the one that I'm going to package right now. But I just wanted to give her a little close-up, but also I wanted to show you some ideas of things you can do with your crafty stash, your paper, and of course also show you some examples of the cards that I made using the collection that I smashed, which is the Welcome Winter. I did smash quite a bit of this other one too. Like I said, I think I used like 7 sheets or so. Christmas Flora Joyful, and it's the Cardabella collection or brand. But I was super excited to be able to smash another little 6x6 while doing this. I had a ton of fun cutting up the paper. It went really quickly, so I had a ton of fun. But thank you so much for joining. Make sure you check out that hashtag paper stash smash. And let me know if you have any questions or comments down in the description box or in the comments down below. Thank you so much. And as always, happy crafting. Thanks so much for visiting, everyone. Drop me a heart emoji down in the comments to let me know that you made it this far in the video. Happy crafting.